Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual ICS Singapore Prize Awards Ceremony 2020. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our guest of honor, Ms. Tan Beng T. My name is Jessica, your host for this event. I am grateful for this opportunity to host this ceremony, and I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the winners and all those who have sat and passed the papers. ICS Singapore annually presents a prize to the top student for each of the subjects. There is a total of 12 maritime-related subjects, and each of these awards is sponsored by a company, including an award to the best student overall for the academic year 2018-2019 examinations. Now let me introduce and welcome our chairman, Captain Subangshu Dutt, who will present his opening address.
Prize winners, distinguished guests, members, and students, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending where you're tuned in from, and a very warm welcome to our Institute's annual virtual award-giving ceremony. It is probably the first one in the Institute's history. Also a very special welcome to our guest of honor, Ms. Tan Beng T. Beng T needs no introduction, so I will save the airtime. But for those of you who may not know, Ms. Tan Beng T is an honorary fellow of our institute, and we are indeed proud to have her amongst our fraternity. Together, I see the institutes scale up with her involvement. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here, albeit remotely, to recognize the achievements of the students who have excelled in their examinations. Despite the work routine and the challenges of COVID, they have remained focused and work towards completing the exams. Whilst our gathering is remote, the significance of this event remains undiluted. These students have passed the exam and are on the road to become members of a globally recognized professional shipping institution. Our institute represents all aspects of the shipping business and includes in its membership not only ship brokers, but ship owners, charterers, agents, forwarders, lawyers, bankers, and other shipping professionals. It is dedicated to setting and maintaining of the highest standards of professionalism in the shipping industry. The past year has left an impact which has been unseen in the Institute's 110-year history or our branch's 40-year history. COVID-19 has triggered the sharpest contraction of the global economy since the Great Depression of the 30s. As our Minister Lawrence Wong said, there are decades when nothing happens, and there are weeks when decades happen. So this year feels like one of those times when everything has happened, like a lifetime has passed. Our institute's response to the COVID has been adequate and robust. Our award ceremony, the Institute's marquee event, is now a virtual one, which you are attending. The classroom training was rapidly converted to online in a short space of time. Exams were postponed to July and safely and successfully conducted with safe distancing and sanitizing. We even considered the possibility of any impersonator sitting for the exams shielded behind the mask. And of course, our monthly professional talks are now on the web version. So despite the disruption due to the pandemic, both our membership numbers and student numbers continue to grow. And this only underscores how individuals value the qualification, particularly in these turbulent times. Let me now share with you some of the current initiatives of our branch. The first is the Skills Future Work Study Program. Skills Future is a national movement to provide Singaporeans with the opportunities to develop their fullest potential throughout life, regardless of their starting point. ICS Singapore, as a program manager, will coordinate between companies and participants and manage the program. Financial incentives are available for companies participating in the program. Our next initiative is working for the handicapped in our partnership with SG Enable. So we have announced a new training initiative to provide maritime education to persons with disabilities. The training initiative is supported by SG Enable, an agency dedicated to enabling persons with disabilities. For all our esteemed guests who have tuned in to this ceremony, I kindly request you to consider both these programs. As mentioned, there are financial incentives for joining the work study program, and of course the incentives for supporting the handicapped are intangible. Today, no speech is complete without reference to digitalization. So digitalization and disruptive technologies present us with great opportunities, but also with very real threats. We need to be ready to seize the opportunities that new technologies can offer, but also be prepared to manage and mitigate the threats. Our institute continues to take baby steps in this direction. We are doing what is within our resources, and more importantly, just taking what we need. For example, we have electronic payments for subscriptions, online registrations for exams and classes, and recorded classroom sessions are now available for students' revision. More structural changes could occur as digitalization has an increasing impact on the role of broker, agents, and ship owners, and it will affect the future employment of people in our industry. Whether digitalization will replace the roles of the broker, and if so, to what extent, remains to be seen. But what I'm certain about is that the keys to professionalism, knowledge, integrity, and trust, which are the pillars of the Institute, will remain untouched regardless. Before I end, I would like to express my thanks to the Maritime and Port Authority, whose support to our teaching program and sponsorship of our Best Student Award is ongoing. Our prize sponsors, whose logos you will see on the screen, our committee members, and our secretariat staff, Ms. Leigh and Jessica. Thank you all, and wishing you the very best and stay safe. And we hope that the next year's event is a physical one with cocktails and snacks. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Dot. At this time, let me introduce our guest of honor, Ms. Tan Beng Tee. Ms. Tan is the Assistant Chief Executive Development of the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore. She oversees developmental and policy matters pertaining to Singapore's growth as an international maritime center and global hub port. In July 2018, Ms. Tan was conferred the honorary fellowship by the Institute of Chartered Shipbrokers. In 2020, Ms. Tan was conferred the Public Administration Gold Medal in recognition of her contribution in growing and promoting the Singapore Maritime Cluster. Please join me to welcome Ms. Tan Beng Tee.
Captain Dart, Chairman of ICS, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm honored to be with all of you here at the ICS prize giving ceremony. First, let me congratulate the 10 prize winners who have excelled in the ICS examination held in the academic year 2018 to 2019. I was also told that there are about 235 students in this cohort from different companies, job roles, and nationalities who are also invited to join us here today. Most of you are juggling work and studies, and this is not easy. Do keep up the good work in your pursuit of lifelong learning. My admiration for all of you. The COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the importance of the maritime industry. With more than 80% of the global trade moved by sea, the maritime industry plays a vital role in ensuring the movement of essential goods such as food, energy, and medical supplies. In Singapore, the maritime industry contributes to about 7% of our GDP. It is an important pillar of Singapore's economy. Singapore is also widely acknowledged in international benchmarking studies as a top global hub port and international maritime center. Our success is due to you. You have given us your strong support all these years. Thank you so much. At the heart of our Singapore maritime ecosystem is you, the people, the talents that are present today. Each of you play an important part to ensure that the maritime industry continues to be relevant and important. And that is why it is very heartening for me to see your drive and your dedication in the pursuit of deeper knowledge within this sector. And I must thank ICS as well. The ICS syllabus covers a range of topics, including chartering, ship operations and management, shipping law, and finance. All these are important segments of our maritime industry. As certified professionals, your depth of knowledge in these areas will collectively contribute to the future of this industry. The maritime industry is undergoing transformation accelerated by COVID-19. We are all well aware of that, but let me just highlight two key areas. This is on digitalization and on decarbonization. We all know that it is very likely that things will not return to pre-COVID days so quickly. Hence, businesses will need to adapt by harnessing digitalization and increasing focus on decarbonization. COVID-19 has opened our eyes to the many things that we thought are not possible. First, on digitalization, we need to embrace digitalization. Digitalization not only allows us to run in a more efficient and effective manner, but also ensures business continuity. We have witnessed this during COVID-19 crisis, where we have people working from home, and then we have a lot of meetings over Zoom. So all these actually highlight the importance of looking at technology to improve our business and also our work processes. Second, on decarbonization, Singapore is committed to sustainable international shipping as guided by IMO targets to reduce greenhouse gas emission from international shipping by at least 50% by 2050. I raise this because your customers are also putting a lot of emphasis on decarbonization. Hence, it is important for the shipbroking industry to also ask yourself, how can you contribute to this decarbonization agenda as well? So these are the two asked questions that I thought that I will leave it to the shipbroking industry for you to think and how you would actually respond to the call on digitalization and on decarbonization. As we navigate these changes, ensuring the relevance of our maritime workforce remains key. Hence, MPA places a lot of emphasis on creating a pool of trained and competent maritime manpower in Singapore to ensure the continual growth of Singapore as an international maritime center and also to serve the needs of the business sector. Let me just quote a few examples. To support the companies and the individuals in this COVID-19 crisis, we introduced the Maritime Singapore Together package in April this year. The package included an enhancement of our Maritime Cluster Fund to encourage continuous upskilling. Just last month, we also announced that together with our partner agencies and industry partners, the maritime sector will be providing up to 1,000 training company attachment and traineeship opportunities under the SG United Jobs and Skills Initiative. With ICS, I'm happy to say that we've launched a work-study program targeted at the ship-owning, operating, and shipbroking segments in 2019. This program, which is administered by ICS, provides our polytechnic graduates with opportunities to build on their skills and knowledge acquired in schools and to better support their transition into the workforce. I strongly encourage companies to consider this program in growing maritime talents. Thank you so much, ICS, for playing such a critical role in providing quality maritime programs to support continuous manpower training. Once again, my warmest congratulations to all the award recipients. To the rest, do continue in your pursuit for new knowledge and skills, and I wish you all the very best in your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Tan Beng Thi. Let us now move on to the awards presentation that everyone has been waiting for. The first prize goes to the student with the highest score for Introduction to Shipping. This prize is sponsored by Baltic Exchange Singapore. It is the world's only independent source of maritime market information for the trading and settlement of physical and derivative contracts. Its community of over 3,000 members encompasses global players in dry bulk, tanker, gas, and container shipping markets. It also offers escrow services, dispute resolution, networking opportunities, and education. And the prize winner is Maria Schultzeva. Next prize goes to the candidate with the best results in shipping business. This prize is sponsored by G2 Ocean, a joint venture of two of the world's largest open-hatch ship-owning companies, Gearbulk and Gregstar. Since the company launched in 2017, G2 Ocean has become one of the world's largest ship operators within the open-hatch and dry bulk segment. And the prize winner is Amit Daga from Victory Shipping Private Limited. Our next award goes to the candidate with the best score in legal principles in shipping business. This prize is sponsored by Tata NYK Shipping Private Limited. Tata NYK is a joint venture between Tata Steel India and NYK Japan since 2007 and is a leading player for all dry bulk cargo that serves India's transportation needs. Besides being a ship owner, Tata NYK also operates vessels and is also working with the UN in promoting to build oceanic business sustainable to the environment. And the prize winner is Kuwan Si from BP Singapore Private Limited. Next prize goes to the candidate with the highest marks for dry cargo chartering. This prize is sponsored by Norden Shipping Singapore Private Limited, one of Denmark's oldest internationally operating shipping companies. And the prize winner is Jonathan Heng from Braemar ACM Shipbroking Private Limited. The next prize goes to the candidate who showed the best results in ship operations and management. This prize is sponsored by Anglo-Eastern Ship Management Singapore Private Limited, a tanker management office, and manage a fleet of 119 oil tankers, chemical tankers, and gas carriers. They are part of Anglo-Eastern Univan Group that globally manages 651 vessels. Of these, 206 are tankers. And the prize winner is Emily Verma from M3 Marine Group Private Limited. Next prize goes to the student gaining the highest marks in ship sale and purchase. This prize is sponsored by Braemar ACM Shipbroking Private Limited, one of the largest shipbroking companies in the world, specializing in all sizes of oil, gas, and dry bulk chartering, and covering the sale and purchase of every vessel type. And the prize winner is Serena Huang from Jury Maritime Services Asia Private Limited. The next award goes to the candidate who showed the best results in tanker chartering. This prize is sponsored by Louis Dreyfus Company, a global merchandiser of commodities and major asset owner. And the prize winner is Norida Rosley from Petronas. Norida has also received the Bremer ACM Shipbroking Award from ICS UK for gaining the highest marks in tanker chartering in the qualifying examinations globally. The next prize is awarded to the student who scored the highest marks in port agency. This prize is sponsored by OZA Family Foundation, which aim is to develop skilled maritime professionals who have the right blend of knowledge and values, and to further the professionalism and relationship-based work culture based on trust, which is the cornerstone of the maritime industry. Since 2016, it has annually sponsored a scholar pursuing the diploma in maritime business at Singapore Polytechnic under the OZA Family Maritime One Scholarship, with a unique mentoring program attached to the scholarship. And the prize winner is Jenny Chuita from Rio Tinto Shipping Asia Private Limited. The next award goes to the candidate who showed the best results in economics of sea transport and international trade. This prize is sponsored by Torvald Klaveness, a Norwegian-owned shipping company with presence in Norway, Singapore, Dubai, and Manila. The core motto of the company is to improve the nature of shipping and is a pioneer in data-driven and digital platforms. And the prize winner is Ku Wan Si from BP Singapore Private Limited. Our next award goes to the candidate gaining the highest marks in shipping law. This prize is sponsored by HFW, an international law firm with dynamic entrepreneurial lawyers providing expert solutions on all aspects of international commerce. And the prize winner is Alex Wang from BP Singapore Private Limited. The next prize goes to the candidate who showed the best results in shipping finance. This prize is sponsored by Moore Stephens LLP Singapore, a member of Moore Global Network Limited, a leading consulting association with 500 offices in 114 countries, 30,000 people, and annual fees exceeding $3 billion. Over the past 30 years, they have provided diverse services including accounting, benchmarking, auditing, taxation, corporate secretarial, and corporate finance. And the prize winner is Aman Khan from Focal Shipping Services Private Limited. And for our final prize, the Best Overall Student. This prize is sponsored by Maritime and Port Authority, Singapore. And the prize winner is Ku Wan Si from BP Singapore Private Limited. Congratulations to all our prize winners. We would now like to extend our congratulations to all those who completed the PQE and have been elected as ICS members recently. We are proud of the efforts you made to join this privileged group. We wish you the best in your careers. Once again, congratulations to all prize winners for their excellent results. This concludes our program. We are hoping to see you next year on our next prize awards ceremony. Keep safe and have a pleasant evening.